Hey everyone, welcome to Divine Bliss Twin Flame Union. I'm Shannon Lynn. So I'm here to bring forward the creation series of materials for the true Twin Flame collective of energies, as well as for the masses. Anyone wanting to step up and on into true Twin Flame mastery or self-mastery for the masses. That's what the creation series is all about. All divinely channeled materials for the past 15 years. I started channeling the divine, the Mother Goddess and her special band of angelic helpers from within the kingdom of the heavens. The archangels, Archangel Michael and other archangels, a week after my 40th birthday, and I'm now 55. And so it's been a long process of my spiritual journey to the here and now of my life, in the expansion process of just more and more and more from there, they're saying. So if you're new to the channel, I am an energetic channel who comes on board here with the creation series of materials, bringing forth different passageways of light forms, they call them, passages of light forms, and a divinely on-channel card reading here as well that we do right after we finish up with the Workings of the Soul series, the steps necessary in the workings of the soul. The tools for life, what we're into right now is the tools for life are in the creation of your best life, the teachings of the light of the Lord from within us all. These are all a part of the creation series of materials. We've already been through a couple of the workbooks. We've talked a bit about the Workings of the Soul series, as well as Archangels from Above and Helpmate from Above, which were the first two books that came forward starting 15 years ago. So we've talked a little bit about each of these materials, and we've gone through some of the workbooks, the passageways of light forms. So if you're interested in these materials, please go back and do some channel surfing, they're always saying. And so I always get the dictation from the divine, always coming through the right side, put my thoughts to the left side, and it's become more fluid over the years. So it's coming forward in a little different way here on YouTube than what I'm used to. I was much more used to just taking the materials on and typing them all out and then like posting them on Facebook, or, you know, creating books and videos and you know, worksheets, newsletters, all kinds of things like that. But I was not used to being on video here, doing the channeling this way. So this is all new to me this past few months of coming on the YouTube channel here, Divine Bliss Twin Flame Union, for the each and the all of yous, the all of us, they're saying. So let's jump right on into the next tool from Tools for Life, and then we'll jump on into the online card channel card reading from there. So here we go. Holding hands, or hand holdings. Yes, in this there hand holding, or in the holding of the hands here, one and all, in this you will then see the true and direct directions in which for all of you to go, or to travel in this there then together, here in the now and always then. Just meaning that which you wish upon and act upon, and do in this there search within then. It is within this search and seek to find. It is within all of this then that you are then directed to the then life of your dreams, within all others here then as well. Just meaning that once and if you then take the steps in your direct success here, then and only then are you, or will you be then qualified enough in this then to then direct those others upon and to their very own success in this then also. Just means that which we then attain from within ourselves at this time and always then becomes our way, or our highway, in which to show then others in the ways in which are for them to also then follow ahead of themselves. And this just means that which they then are directed down or towards in this then, once and if they then wish for it to be, and then in this, then take the directed steps in attaining this. Once and if then, they too are then brought forward within and towards their own discoveries. For are we not all one in this, once again? For if you have forgotten this again, bring this forward within your knowing once again, that once and if this ever then comes to be, it is within this their knowing and being and doing of this then for others, that we are then shown in our true and direct journeys. Okay, here people, do you indeed see in this the direct cycle in which we have just taken? This is indeed the circle of life here, people, one and all. just in this knowing and being and doing as one. And then in this knowing and being and doing to and for another in this. Then, when this all comes to be for and within this, well then, we have then in this then directed a complete and utter circle of love within this group here then. And wow, what a wonderful circumference we have just invented here. Not the beginning of invention in this, of course not. Don't be silly. But only in the reenactment of this unto others, to and for here. Just meaning that it was and is within this direct journey to and from here that we can then there show all others, show all of those others into their true and direct journeys or paths into all of this then here too. Do you see this now as the true and just fact that it truly is in this? If not, then just back yourselves up here a bit and just look upon all that we've talked about here. And do in this then see the direct correlation that we have then showed you here. For this is a true and direct path that we are then showing you down, or in this bringing you towards then. And all you need do is to listen, and then in this, then to direct it inward to your own true selves. And in this you are then, and will be then, shown to your very own true destinies in this as well, my dear friends and family here, one and all. Peace be to the Lord our God in this, truly. Amen. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed that. So many more materials coming forth from within the creation series of materials. Really fantastic, amazing stuff they're saying. So true. I call them divine works of art. Absolutely, 100%. So much expansion involved from within the creation series of materials, bringing you up and on forward into just so much more and more and more from there, they're saying. So, and absolutely, truly and directly from within my own true life here as well for the past 15 years. If you've missed some of the expansion process from within my own life, please do some channel surfing on the channel here as well, because I've talked many times about how I, went from doing the channeling to become a spiritual hypnotherapist to, before that even opened up a holistic healing center, was guided to that. There's so many different stories. I can't wait actually to share all of the different stories. I want to sit down one day. I've thought about it. I've thought about sitting down and writing out a timeline and all of the different things that happened upon that timeline in the past 15 years. Has been amazing. There's been so many things, and I'm sure you guys have all been going, if you're a true twin flame, you've been going through all of these different synchronicities and different aha moments and different things that have popped up and come to be, song lyrics, different things that have come forward from within your lives that are unexplainable, that just have really hit at home for you, I'm hearing, in your true twin flame connection of energies, I'm hearing, because it's really come full circle forward for me here from within my own true twin flame journey of sorts, they're saying, because I'm learning all of the different new right ways to be and to do and to have from within. And it really has been a extra special, they're like saying extra sensory journey from here to there, they're saying. And it's so true. I've noticed lately from within my life here as well, things are coming forward just that much faster and quicker and clearer from within my own life, like the clear seeing, the clear knowing, the clear hearing, like clear audience, like all of the different clairs. I am getting clearer, faster direction and guidance as I move along my journey here, as I'm sure that each and all of you are here now too as well, they're saying. So from within your own true expansion processes here as well. So as the true twin flame keepers of the light, they're like, go within for more, go within for more from there. So, okay, so I'm being guided right on into the card reading, the channeled online card reading. We're going to start with the Gateway Oracle cards. I love Denise Lynn's cards, as well as Dream Virtues. Actually, Paulette Baron-Reid has some great cards as well. There really is some great card decks out there. The Keepers of the Light Oracle cards, I think, are beautiful cards as well. Anyways, let's grab a few from the gateway and go from there. Emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. Awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. I believe this was the first card that was coming through, and emerging into grace is the second. So, okay, great. And they're guiding me on into that. All of this, comes to be from deep within you, as they're saying, from deep within your true hearts and souls. They're saying this emerging into grace, absolutely, and awakening the ancient wisdom from there, and they're directing me on into past lives from within the awakening ancient wisdom from within this particular card reading right now. The journey of the souls, they're saying, the steps necessary in the journey of your souls, they're saying. Wow. Past life regressions. And if you're new to the channel, I am a spiritual hypnotherapist who went and studied down with Sylvia Browne. Oh, it's got to be 11 and a half, 12 years ago now, before her passing, to become a spiritual hypnotherapist. So I would many times, help my clients to journey on into past lives. It was so cool back then, because I was, even when I was going through my, I had to write different papers for my hypnotherapy for the graduating class and that. And I would sometimes channel my papers, and it was really cool, some of the information and guidance that would come through in the papers for it. It was just so, like, journeys of the soul, and it was so cool, different stuff. And to this day, I have those, because they really resonate from within me as truths. And there's just so much divine, they're saying like divine intervention, but so much divine guidance for me from within those papers that they gave to me at that point in time in my life, from within my own true twin flame process. I guess, so where I'm getting to you, for all of you from within this all, is that everyone is on their own unique individual journeys and or processings, and in the expansion process of just that much more from within your own unique individual lives, along this true twin flame journey of sorts, and along your own true spiritual journeys as such, if you're not, from within the true twin flame collective of energies, they're saying. So just know that, this is available for each and all of us, they're saying, from within these teachings. Mastering yourselves, the art of manifestation, mastering the art of manifestation, and, your true soul's selves masteries of, they're saying. Wow, cool. They've never brought it forth then that way before. Dwelling in truth is the next card. I don't know if I've ever seen this card before. I stand in the light of truth. Absolutely. And that is another thing about the true twin flame collective energies, and becoming, your own true self souls, your best selves, is stepping up and on into your own truths, and just like I'm doing here, just expressing yourself, laying it all out in the line for everyone. You are who you are, and not everyone's going to accept that. Not everyone's going to like it. Not everyone's going to, think, some are going to think you're crazy. I was told when I was channeling 15 years ago, some people will call you blasphemous. Some will call you, think you're crazy, blah, 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 this and that and everything else. But you know who you are, and you know who you are from deep inside of you, and you're not crazy, kind of thing. And so I almost get a chuckle out of that now, because I think, I'm sure there are some people that do think that, but that's okay. That's okay, because you know what? I do understand that, because there was once upon a time when I was there too, that had I seen someone like me come forward and say the things that they're saying, that they're really receiving divine guidance coming through them for each and all of us, through books and videos and audios and all this other kind, workbooks and all kinds of things, I would have thought, what? And yet, they're guiding me back to when I used to watch Sylvia Browne on Montel. I do remember at that point in time in my life, was probably, 18 years ago, before the channeling had started. I remember watching her. I was a stay-at-home mom, and I used to, fold the laundry and this and that, and do my housework and watch Dr. Phil and Montel and that. And so I remember Sylvia being on there. I think it was Wednesdays with Sylvia or something. So she was on a lot. And I remember thinking to myself at that point in time, what really attracted me to her was the fact that I felt that she was helping so many people with her talents. And so I really felt, and I understand now why I was so, felt so guided to her, and felt, because, this is, sort of been my journey as well, coming up and on into all of this that I had no idea at that time was coming to be from there, And I do understand that, she was not right 100% of the time. There's all kinds of people that are going to step forward and say, well, she was this and she was that. Was she 100% right all the time? No, absolutely not. Was she God? No, absolutely not. None of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. And so we can be and do only as whom we really and truly are. And that is the most important thing in the world, is to speak your truth and dwell in your truth as exactly whom you are from directly inside of yourselves, I'm hearing. So, and that is exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just being and doing as who I am exactly. And so they're like, it just doesn't get any better than that. And that's right. It just doesn't get any better than that, because you know what? It's like, take it or leave it. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is what's come forward. And I'm going to just speak my truth, because this is part of my divine destiny, my sacred destiny. And so just as each and all of you are going to be on, or are on, your own true sacred destinies, divine destinies, either, for the masses or from within this true twin flame collective of energies, being you, step up and on into you, exactly whom you are, and let the chips fall where they may from there, because that is where your own true happiness, joy, peace, bliss lives. Is just your happily ever afters from there, I'm hearing, because you are living your own true self, souls, in the happenings of. You are living your own true heart's desires from there, in the manifestations of just that much more and more and more from there now too as well, they're saying. With the help of your guides, the angels, they're saying. So as these true twin flame keepers of the light. So shining here, being these shining examples of all the mores from there, they're saying. So dwelling in your truth, emerging into your graceful bliss. Yeah, absolutely. From within your own past lifetimes here now too as well, they're saying. Because that's what it's all about. It's about healing all of these ancestral ways of beingnesses which no longer serve or work for the person that you've become here now today. And for the masses, they're saying, nor for the masses. It's not working for the masses here now too as well either, they're saying. And so keep stepping your own true light of the Lord from deep within you. So they're like, because it just doesn't get any better than that. They're like, it will never get any better than that, they're saying. So step up and on into just so much more from there, from deep within you here. They're guiding me on into from deep within you here. So cool. Okay, so I'm feeling like we didn't even know it, but we just went through those cards and we're done that. Or I didn't know it. We are done that deck, and we are jumping right into messages from your angels. And that is the true, that is the true light of the Lord that resides from within each of you, is just to stand up and step up as to whom you really and truly are from deep inside of yourselves. They're like, no holds bar. They're funny. Just step up into whom you really and truly are from deep within you. So they're like, and you're like, your own true happiness comes from there. It's abides from there. They're saying abides from there. There's sometimes they'll bring forward different words that from within the passageways of light forms, from within the different books, from within different things. And I'd have to go and look them up on Google after they would, and I would find that it was always the perfect word. It was always the most perfect word for the sentence that they could have used. And there were words that I had no definition for until I went and seeked them out. So a couple of cards jumped out. Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels, as well as Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Okay. And they're like, that's it from that. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. A couple of them on families. Okay. This must be pretty pertinent information here. So just asking. Okay, Shannon. A lot of times they'll start with, okay, Shannon. And then I know where to go from there. Now that we've come up and on into just so much more from there, they're saying, like from within your own true sacred travels from there. From within your own true journeys of the light of the Lord from deep within you. They're like your steppings, your own true steppings of the light of the Lord from deep within you. Is coming forward here now to and for you all, they're saying. For yous all. By ways of your own true trespasses of light forms within you. Which just means that now that you've stepped up and into all of this, as whom you really and truly are here now, well then, woe then, they're like, look out for more from there. Because now in this expansion process, you're here being and doing as that, or as all the mores from there, they're saying. As are from within these grander, higher perspectives, these light ways of beingness, these like better indicators, these better indications of whom you really and truly are from deep within you as. Because now you've stepped up and into all of it. And you've taken it on. You've taken your own true bull by the horns and you've begun in the stepping. You've begun it, and they're like, and you've begun in the teachings here now too as well, because once you step up and into all of this, you become that, they're saying. You become that which you step. You become that which you step. You become that which you take on, they're saying. And as you be and do that from there, they're saying, in the expansion process of just that much more, like, well then, woe then, they're like, you're here showing all others to the true light of the Lord from deep within them here now too as well, like in the expansion processes of. So they're like, okay, so if others aren't in the understandings of whom you are and what you're here to be and to do right now, they're saying, like, no worries, don't worry about it, because they too will come up and on into the true expansion processes of from within the each and the all of these materials here now too as well. And or from within your own true teachings of the light of the Lord from deep within you, as whom you're here to be and or to become. Because now you will be here as this like shining example of it. You'll be here to show all others, like your families, friends and families. You'll be here to show all others and just how to be and to do the same, they're saying, from there. So no worries. They're like, no worries. Step up and into all of this as that. And they'll come along. They'll come along. Once they see you succeeding in life here, like they'll come along for the ride. That's cool. They'll come along for the ride. From within these deeper, grander perspectives and knowings from there, they're saying. Okay, cool. They want to jump right on into the wisdom of the oracle cards. So we are going to do that. We are going to do that. Okay, perfect. Let's grab a few of those cards. Ooh, okay. One jumped out for us, which was Unfinished Symphony, number 10. Actually, a whole whack did, but we're not going to take the whole pile of them. Just the one that actually turned over, flipped over. Okay, and we're going to get a couple more and see where the Divine wants to take us from within these cards, this deck here. Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Okay, here we go. Number 2 is Orphaned. 10 orphaned, 5 is orphaned, 10 Unfinished Symphony, and 5 is orphaned. Okay, cool. And let's grab one more. Okay, one more is Regeneration. Regeneration. Okay, perfect. Top of the deck. Top of the deck is Imagine. Okay, I'm going to flip that baby over. Top of the deck is Imagine. Okay. Okay, they're like, now that you've come up and on forward from within your true twin flame collective of energies, like along this journey of sorts, like they're showing me this this piano as your journey of sorts, they're saying. Well, once you've come up and into all of this from there, they're saying, well then, wow then, woe then. You will come into complete understandings from within these here now too as well. Because once you do go within for more and more and more from there in the expansion process of, and or in the expansion processes of, they're like, you'll be like catapulted from there, they're saying, from within this, from within each of these materials and or different ways of beingnesses, these different ways of beingnesses that will come forward to and for you from within you. And then in the expansion processes of just that much more will like catapult you up and on into just so much more from there. They're like, your own true processings will take you from the here and now to the where you want to be from there, they're saying. Wow. In the expansion process of, so from where you were, this is from where you were, up and on into to where you want to be from there, from within this expansion process, they're saying. So from within your own true gateways of true love, lights, and successes from there, from within the creation series of materials and the true magic manifestor magicians tribe from there now too as well, from within your own true sacred destinies. Wow. As these true twin flame keepers of the light, keepers of the light. So they're like, so just imagine this to be this way, because they're like, that's just the ways that it is. So just start there. Just start to imagine that these are your own true ways of the West from deep within you, coming forward to and for you from within this all, from within your own true twin flame steppings of, they're saying, from within your own true twin flame lives here, in the like in your travels of, in your twin flame like travels of, they're saying, from within your own true twin flame steppings. They're like, these are all of your own true ways of the West, expanding you up and on into just so much more and more and more from there, they're saying. So it's in the expansion process of, and it all, they're like, it all starts here. It all begins right here in the back of your minds, they're saying, from within your own true twin flame masteries of, in your imagination processes of. So just start there, they're saying. Just begin there. In the imaginations of just that much more and more and more from there. And then you'll be divinely and directly guided to from there. From within your own true self, soul's, heart's desires of. Like, they're like, we're here to help. We're here to help. So go within for more, go within for more. Like, and they're here to help. So you're never alone, they're saying. Like, you're never alone. We're here to help. So just expand yourselves up and on. It's just so much more from there. Like, it's just unimaginable. It's just unimaginable in the expansion process of just that much more. Like, they're always reiterating that, you know, in this expansion process, in this true twin flame expansion process, or in this expansion process, you know, for the masses, anyone that wants to step up and stand up to and for the betterment of the alls, is here for the right reasons. They're like, and in and within that, they're saying the expansion process is like non-ending, is never ending. They're like, it's never ending. It's a never ending story. It's a never ending expansion process from there, they're saying. So cool. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. I always love coming on board, teaching the creation series of materials, bringing all of the materials on forward, all divinely channeled materials, and also a divinely channeled card reading each video that we come on board here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I hope you guys have a spectacular week or weekend. I'm not sure when this is being posted. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you here very soon. Bye for now.